Hey, what is going on? Come to in here. You guys are winners, and today I'm going to be doing a Unreal Talkament from Scotland. This one is just going to be the patch notes for Unreal Tournament. These are the patch notes from the 19th of the 4th. That will be the 19th of the 4th, not the 4th of the 19th. The main section of the patch notes is, of course, the visual complete grenade launcher with animations, new first-person animation, which is a massive topic, and we'll talk about that later. Player animation improvements, Blitz being the new name for Flag Run, so that's basically it for Flag Run. Duel has some very good changes, I quite like them. Streamlined startup process, very good, pretty much just able to start the game whenever you like rather than having the warm-up section if you're in hub. Map selection is now done with a map vote in all matches except ranked. So with the player animations, the main one is of course going to be the feign death animation. You get up from a feign death rather than morphing into the next one, and as they said, it's kind of weird. They added physics so that it can sort of to the pelvis so that it doesn't do that sort of weird ragdoll physics as much, and a few other things. You can look into them, but they're not too important. They are important, but they're not massive changes, but they will make your life a little nicer. Some small HUD changes as well. They more intense screen edge damage indicator when health gets down to 40. I haven't seen it yet, I haven't actually been able to play this update, but I don't really like it when they're overpowering, so possibly. There's a few other things. The game is paused message when the game is paused in a multiplayer game. That's a good one. That was needed. So now we move on to Duel. Overtime in Duel and TDM is now fixed 2 minutes rather than ending on the next kill. Ranked Duel is 10 minutes with a mercy score of 8. So if a player leads by 8 kills, rather than just getting to 8 kills, player leads by 8 kills, the game will end, which helps quite a lot. There's now no spawn protection in Duel, and there's no power-ups. That doesn't mean the weapons or the armour, that means the U damage, overdrive. I think the Redeemer's still there, or if it wasn't before, but that's quite a good change. That's generally what you would be playing if you were playing pug matches. They also changed the timings for quite a lot of things. They've changed the weapon timings down to 20 seconds, and dropped weapons are also now 20 seconds. Honestly, that's quite a good change. It'll make the game much quicker paced. It'll also make the maths kind of more difficult though, when you're trying to do 20 seconds rather than 30s, because it's very easy to do 30s most of the time. But that's quite a good thing. I think everything else is still staying the same. I didn't see anything about that, so that should be good. On to the weapons now. The flak has had its primary fire increased to 0.8 seconds. That's up from 0.75. They increased the maximum ammo from 24 to 32 at the same time, so this should make it slower, but you'll be able to do a lot more with it and without reloading. I think that's a good change, and I think we'll see people using the flak in a much more spammy way, shooting it around corners and stuff with the secondary fire more likely, and using it in that way rather than saving it and when you're very close going bang 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 bang. I think the 0.05 seconds in Unreal Tournament is kind of a big difference. They did the mouse sensitivity as well. That's now 0.05. Sorry to jump around random places, but I just noticed that. I should have spoke about that earlier. The lightning rifle has an extra refire delay after a fully powered shot. I think that's possibly a bad decision, but we'll see. As I said, I haven't played this update yet. They fixed the mismatch when picking up a dropped lightning rifle, so that's fine. Fixed cases where a proper instigator credit wasn't given for lightning projectile damage over time. Hadn't noticed that, but that's a very good fix. At least they're on top of it. No delay between alt-fired rockets. This is a brilliant one. It's the more traditional. You load up your 3 and they all go at the same time rather than going bang bang bang. It's just 3 go instantly. Brilliant. Same spread, but yeah, it's much better. The Enforcer now has a clamp max vertical spread, so it's not going to go much higher. It doesn't have a statistic there, but yeah, I think that's going to make it a bit more effective. The biggest thing that everybody wanted this week was, of course, the removal of that slowdown that felt like after you dodged and moved in a different direction, it felt like you were running through mud. That is gone. That is brilliant. Thank you for listening, Epic. That is amazing. I love you. The other big news this week is that hidden weapons is gone. This means that we're getting skins. Watch the patch video, the quote from Zacubus being, it's needed for development of the Unreal Tournament. I'm not against it, to be honest. I personally play with the items on because I find it easier to look to the side of my screen to see. Unfortunately, it was massive the last update. That is now normal. Lowered is what it was before, and very low is what I'll probably be playing on, and quite a lot of people will be playing on. Personally, I'd like to see them moved over to the middle, like old school Quake. That would be brilliant. People are going to be doing it. Weapon skins and animations and stuff like that. I think that's going to be quite a good thing. I think that's going to definitely bring back bring more money into the game, because of course it is a free-to-play game. They need to make money somehow. I hope that it goes well for them. So that is actually going to do us for this week. Sorry, it's just been a single topic. I'll try and get more topics in next week, but I don't have very much time to record this week or do any research. So thank you for watching. Hope I'll see you next time. Have a great week.